Hey there fellow adventurers, I am Sunshade and today we're gonna take a quick look at the Sikran encounter in the upcoming raid Nerub'Ar Palace in the War Within expansion. The raid has 8 total boss encounters and they are a general combination of spiders, other sorts of bugs, and ethereal humanoids, and some of their abilities may seem familiar from previous raid or dungeon bosses, while others may not. All in all, I've had a lot of fun testing out the raid, but as a disclaimer before we start, remember that this is only beta testing and things may still change by the time this hits the live servers in September, so take this with a grain of salt. According to the dungeon journal, Sikran is the 3rd boss of the raid and it is a very straightforward fight with not too many mechanics. The fight is pure single target, and as far as mechanics go, it is a combination of the Teros and the Forgotten Experiments fight from the Dragonflight expansion. Sikran will target 4 players with phase blades marked in-game with red arrows above their heads, but he will also place arrows on the floor to show the direction of his movement. He will then charge to each of these players, dealing damage, debuffing them, and leaving behind a ghost image of the players in his path, so we decided to place these images at the edge of the room. Tactics and positioning will differ per group, and the possibility of placing them all in a straight line seems like the best one, but that all depends on how capable your fellow raiders are to get the arrows in the right order and for no other players to be in them and spawn extra ghost images. Soon after this mechanic, he will place blue arrows on random players, which will be followed by Decimate, throwing cosmic spears towards the players and destroying the ghost the lines hit, so try to position the arrows in line from the boss to the ghost images. This will cause the images to turn into a void pool which will remain on the floor for the rest of the fight, but also place a debuff on the group per image hit. When the boss reaches 100 energy, he will cast a Shattering Sweep, which deals AoE damage to the whole group and destroys any remaining images. Try not to have too many up at this point, as it may cause a wipe. The longer the fight progresses, it also gets more difficult as the boss will gain stacks of the In the Rhythm, increasing his damage done by 10% per stack every time he casts Phase Blades, aka the red arrows. As far as tanks are concerned, it's a little bit similar to the Reshock fight, where the boss inflicts light damage with Expose and then finishes off with Phase Lunge, dealing heavy physical and shadow damage, also increasing the damage taken by Phase Lunge, but as far as we could test, it was possible for the second tank to taunt the boss after his Expose cast, thus making things much easier with the heavy damage taken. Sikran will also cast Rain of Arrows once in a while, placing swirlies on the floor which need to be dodged. All in all, it's an okay boss, and not the most difficult encounter as far as I can tell. Just be careful with positioning in order not to run out of space. So, what do you think about the fight? Is your group going to one-shot the boss, or do you think it's gonna give you some trouble? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more WoW videos. I generally stream all of the Raid and Mythic Plus testing, so come say hi when I do so on Twitch or join the community Discord if you want to get in touch with me more easily. Both of them are linked in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!